Good morning, friends. Meru here. As you can probably tell, I just woke up and I just wanted to just record a quick video for today because I'm tired and I'm hungry and there's already a lot of videos coming this week. What do you mean? I have a video tomorrow that's gonna be part one of my New Year's blog. It's gonna be on what happened like New Year's night, what I did, and it's just pretty funny. It's just basically shenanigans with me and my drunk friends. Um, and then Wednesday is gonna be the get ready with me. Although I'm thinking of making it the makeup and mythology Wednesday. Because I might do that one and start out with like the mythology of Hermes or whatever. Maybe I should start with the mythology of Greek creation or something. I don't know. I'll see. I'll see what I have time for. And then on Thursday, I'll be putting the second part of the New Year's blog, which is when I went to Butch Gardens. No, not the Butch Gardens. I wish. Busch Gardens, the park here in Tampa. It's pretty good. Most of it, it's like scenery and stuff with some nice music in the background. But yeah. But I will talk about some stuff that's not coming out in the video about like New Year's, cause after I got really, really, really fucking drunk, like holy shit, I had 7 shots of Crown Royal, in about an hour, which is not good. I know I need to pace my alcohol, but everybody else was already drunk and I hadn't like drank at all, so I just started drinking very quickly. And I also had a Delta 8 gummy, well, half of it, because everybody else was also high, because we went downstairs to wait for the pizza, and we shared a cigarette. For legal reasons, that's a joke. We didn't share anything, but we waited for the pizza, then we ate some pizza downstairs, and then we went back up and we got so fucking drunk, like holy fucking shit. I ended up throwing up. I threw up so bad, like it also, aside from coming out of my mouth, it also came out of my nose. Like I got so bad. So after I threw up, I just kind of stopped drinking and we kind of did some karaoke. Because we tried to watch Midsommar, but everybody was too drunk and high to like pay attention. So we just started doing some karaoke. And then we just started playing some music and talking. This is stuff that didn't come out in the video. It'll show you us trying to figure out where to watch Midsommar. But yeah, no, we only watched like up to like maybe 20 minutes in, but no one was actually paying attention. So we just kind of went with like to YouTube to like try to sing some karaoke. No one was singing karaoke except for me, and it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing, but we did have a lot of fun. By the end, my friend Brendan and Louise went down to smoke and to smoke a cigarette because we couldn't smoke in there. And then me, Garvin, Chris, and me, we were just like sitting there, and then we get to call, so, like her mom wanted us to go to her house, to her brother's house, so that we can like, so she could spend some time with her daughter, and Beal say, I want to go, but we were so drunk. The only one who wasn't drunk was Garvin, and and he was the only one with a brain cell. Me and Chris were kind of like sitting in front of the door to not let her go, and she also wanted to go smoke. And then we were all kind of like trying to stop her because she was drunk. And but then eventually we decided to go, but not before my friend Chris went, because we went back to the bedroom, um to the bedroom, and then Chris just kind of like lays on the ground and passes out. It was like at like 11:30. He passes out on the floor, and then we decided to go to B's brother's house. So we go, but I didn't want to leave Chris by himself. So me and Brendan were like trying to get him to get up. We're like, "Oh, buddy, do you want to get up? Like, come on, do you want to go?" And he's like, "No." And I'm like, "Do you want a pillow?" And he's like, "Okay." So we put him on his side. We gave him a pillow. We gave him a little blankie. We gave him some water. I couldn't find his phone, just like for emergencies, like if anything happens and he wakes up and he's like, "Oh, where's everyone?" For him to call us, but I could not find his phone for the life of me. I should have called it and then found it because he had his volume up, but I was drunk. Don't judge me. Um, so we just kind of left him like on his side on a pillow with like the blanket and some water in case like he woke up and he was like thirsty. So like, and then also in case if he threw up, he wouldn't choke because we weren't gonna be there. We were gonna be like 15 minutes away. So we got in the car with Garvin, who was a designated driver. We got there, we kind of sat around for like about an hour. We ate some food. Well, I didn't really eat anything. I only tried some fries because I wasn't feeling great to my stomach because I had just thrown up. So my stomach wasn't feeling the best. And for the entire weekend, my stomach did not feel good. My stomach felt awful for the entire fucking weekend. But like, whatever. It was fun. And then after that, we just went back to the hotel, and then Chris woke up, and he was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "Oh, buddy, you passed out." And he's like, and then he kind of like gets up and like sits in the foot of the bed, and he's just kind of like sad and like all sad, and he's like, "Buddy, are you okay?" And he's just like, "I'm mad. I spent New Year's on the floor." He was so cute. He was just like, "I'm so mad." And he was kind of like rocking back and forth there. Cause he was just like staring into nothing. And I'm like, are you okay? Do you need a hug?" And he's like, "No." No, it was because like he had a bunch of missed calls from his parents and his brother and all that stuff and his family, because he was passed out on New Year's. We did, and like I couldn't find his phone, so it's probably like he probably didn't hear it. And then me and B, because the previous night he has slept with me and B on the bed, because usually when we go, it's like the girls in one bed and then the boys in one bed, so me and B was sleeping together. But he was just sleeping with us on the bed as well, so it's like, whatever, fuck it. And then we had a bag of Funyuns in between me and B because she was eating Funyuns, but she was done. And I'm like, "Hey, Chris, like, if you want, you can, like, lay down here in between the Funyun, like, take the place of the Funyuns, so you can, take some rest and sleep." And he was like, "No, I'm good." And, like, 5 minutes later, he lays down at the foot of the bed and passes. He, like, grabs a pillow, puts it there, and just passes out at the foot of the bed. And I'm like, "Homie, what the fuck? I gave you him like next to me, and you're gonna sleep on the foot of the bed. It's gonna be uncomfortable forever for me and B because we can't stretch." Nah, he passed out. B was passed out. I was like at the verge of passing out. The other two, I think, no, the other three, because there were three people. Garvin went back home, even though like he should have stayed at the hotel. He lived like 10 minutes away, so he's like, "Nah, fuck this. I'm gonna go home, and I'll see y'all later." Luis slept in the couch in front because it was like a pull-out couch. And then Brendan just slept on his bed by himself. And then we just kind of like passed out in the morning. We woke up relatively early. Like, we woke up at fucking like 7 or like, yeah, like 7 or 7:30, I think we woke up. And then B took a bit of a nap halfway through, and then we picked everything up to get out of the hotel, and we went to a Starbucks. I'm not a big fan of Starbucks. I prefer Dunkin' Donuts because it's a lot cheaper, but they like Starbucks better. So we went to Starbucks. And then we went to Applebee's to eat, and then that's where the second part of the blog starts, us in the Applebee's. But yeah, it was a whole thing. Like it was really fun. We tried to play Monopoly on my Switch. No one could concentrate on it. We tried to play Mario Kart on my Switch. No one could concentrate on that. We tried to play Cards Against Humanity. We could not concentrate on that. Like we played a little bit of everything and it was fun. But next time I'm bringing like an actual physical Monopoly that I'm gonna buy, because I need to buy a Monopoly. And I'm gonna buy the Sailor Moon one because I love Sailor Moon. And that reminds me, oh my god, I need to show you guys the gifts that I got. Remember how I haven't been able to get my gifts yet? Well, I got a lot more gifts than I expected. Like, I'm not a person that, like, cares much for what gifts people give me. I mostly just like giving gifts back. Unless it's my family. Like, I already don't like them. So, like, for the, like, this year they didn't give me shit. Except, like, my aunt, one of my aunts, who I adore, she's one of the only people in my family that I genuinely really care for. She gave me, like, this bottle of, like, sparkling wine that she saw that I liked in one of our parties. She had, like, given me to try, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is really good. And she actually got me an entire bottle of it. Like, I love her. Every year, she doesn't fail to disappoint. And then my aunt and my uncle, sent me a $50 gift card on Amazon. So, like, a $50 credit. And my mom used it. Along with our points that we had for our Prime, she used that to buy a fucking, like, big red, like, multi-purpose oven, like, air fryer oven. And I'm like, oh, whatever, she used it. What's the, like, I was gonna buy cosplay, but, like, no cosplay is $50, so, like, I will still have to probably waste another $100. So it's like, it's fine. Like, I like to cook and fry shit. But this is the first gift. It's a little Luna backpack. Like, it's so cute. It's very big. It's bigger than my actual backpack, so I'm gonna be using this one from now on. And then there was like a little like collectible like thing, like mystery toy, and I got Sailor Moon. Look at it, it's so cute. And then there was a little mini Funko Pop of Harley. And not only did I get a mini Funko Pop of Harley, but I got not one, but two Funko Pops of Harley Quinn from different eras. Like, this is, just a general, superheroes, DC, and there's, like, Christmas with, like, a little doggy in there. Cute little doggy. And then there's the Birds of Prey Harley Quinn, which is best girl. Like, I got, like, my friend B fucking knows me. She's like, you were the easy, she got me most of these gifts, because she's like, you're the easiest one to buy for, because she knows I'm a fucking weeb, and I love girls. Oh, and there was also this from, like, a little mystery box where you could get, the different members of, Sailor Moon, and I got Mercury. I got my cute little girl, Mercury. She's my favorite of the, Inner Senshi. My favorite character in Sailor Moon in general is the Outer Senshi. It's, Haruka and Michiru, but, out of the Inner Senshi, like, my girl, Mercury is best girl. Her and Jupiter are best girls, like, yes. I also got, like, see, this is a little box for it, and you can get, like, you get Mars, or, like, Sailor Moon, or Luna, and then Jupiter and Venus. And then a friend, he, because he heard about a story where I threatened a guy, I threatened a guy with, a plastic fork, and, actually, hold on, I gotta pee, so I'm gonna pause this very quickly. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so he heard about a story where I threatened a guy to, I threatened a guy with a fucking, plastic fork, and he got me these cute little socks that says, You want a piece of me? He's a little gingerbread man. Takes his whole fucking face off. He's like, you want a piece of me? He thinks that I'm a badass, which I'm not. I was just fed up with the guy, and he was like being like verbally abusive to my friend who was extremely drunk, and I was tired of hearing him talk about bullshit. So I'm like, dude, because I was eating at the time. I was eating, and I just hear this guy just like talking about, and like I just grabbed my fork and I just went over and I'm like, listen here, you little shit. I'm tired of hearing you talk. I don't care how long you've known her. I don't give a fuck. She's obviously drunk. She obviously doesn't want to talk about this. Leave her alone. Leave the poor girl alone. And I was just like threatening him with a fucking, I'm like, you either leave or I stab you in the eyes with this fork. I can make anything a weapon. I'm Cuban. Don't try me. And he was like, alright, fine. Like, you guys don't know. And I'm like, homie, get the fuck out, bro. I don't have enough energy to deal with you. And he listened to me. Somehow he listened to me. But yeah, this weekend was pretty fun. I received a lot of gifts. And the one that my friend Brendan got me from my wish list, which was, it's somewhere in there. He got me this really pretty skirt, that I had on my wish list. It's like very like I got tongue twisted. Pop punk in there. It's very pop punk. It's a plaid, it's a big plaid skirt that has like the little things in the front. I'll wear it eventually, but I need to find what looks good with it. But yeah, I got that as well, and yeah, it was a pretty fun weekend, and now we're planning the next like big event that we're gonna have, because we celebrate everybody's birthday. That was for B's birthday, because her birthday is on the 30th. Yeah, it's on the 30th. So now I just have to wait for my gifts to arrive, and then I'll get them all together, and we can like actually, I can give them all their gifts. But yeah, next time like we do like a big hangout like this might be like during the year. But specifically for my birthday, that's on May 5th. No, May 6th. Like, I mess up my own birthday, bro. Like, whatever. But yeah, it's on May 6th is gonna be my birthday, and we're planning to go to a beach house. Like, oh my god, you have enough money for a beach house? No, we're gonna like an Airbnb cheap ass beach house that we're all gonna pay together between the 5 of us. That's how it's gonna go, and then we're gonna like do that and go to like the beach and have like some like get drunk at the like, you know, at the beach and have some fun over there. That's the plan anyways. And then for a restaurant, to go like with my mom and stuff, and I don't know if any other like family member wants to come. I doubt it, but it's mostly just gonna be my friends and my mom. But I don't know what restaurant, because I don't really know. I don't really like eating like fancy restaurants, and I don't want to be like, we're gonna Olive Garden for my birthday. Like, no. I'll try to figure out like what good restaurants I have around here, because like one that I really want to go to is Texas in Brazil, but it's expensive. It's $50 per person, and I don't want to like have my friends fucking, you know, have to pay $50 to enter. So I'll look for like something different, something that's fancy but not too expensive, because I am poor. But yeah, that's the plan for next year. And then after me comes Brendan, I think at the end of May. I think his was like 26, 27, because he's a Gemini. So it's like the end of May. And then after that comes like in August comes our friend Chris's birthday, which we'll plan something for that as well. And I already kind of have thinking of a gift. The other one hasn't arrived though. I'm already thinking of a gift. Like I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, that's so far everything. Oh yeah, I forgot. Last night, no, not even, right? Yeah, on Saturday, I went to a family party that I didn't know was going on, and I played some dominoes, and then, my friend Brendan came to pick me up, because we had plans. We were gonna watch, Wonder Woman 2, so Wonder Woman, 1948, in theaters, because we had 5 free tickets. So Brendan came to pick me up because I wasn't home, so I didn't have my car. He came to pick me up, and we went to the movies, and we watched Wonder Woman, and then we wanted to keep hanging out. And I had the thought of going to my family's party. My mom's like, "Oh no, your like uncle's family is here, so don't bring your friends." And I'm like, "All right, whatever. Then I'm not going back. Like I'll go home." And then we decided to have like a little get together in my house, because I have like a little backyard. Like inside my house, I don't have space, but outside there's a nice little backyard with like a table and some chairs, and it's fine. So we decided to do that. So we went to my house. She got some Solo cups, and we drank some Crown Royal with orange juice and Dr. Pepper. Not together, but like this with the options. You can drink it either by itself or with orange juice, or with Dr. Pepper. Those were the options. I don't know why I spoke like that. But yeah, we played some Uno, then we played some dominoes, and then we just kind of separated at like 10:30, because Brendan had to go, and then we had one final game, and then B, Chris, and Garvin left, and that was it. That was my weekend, and yesterday I didn't really do anything. I was just in bed, watching TV and catching up with some stuff. And yeah, that's it. That's all that's been going on this weekend. I had a lot of fun. It was probably one of the best New Year's I've had ever. Because I don't really celebrate Christmas. I don't really celebrate New Year's. Because, like, what's the point? It's just me and my mom. What the fuck are we gonna celebrate? Luna! Oye! Luna! Oye! No! Miau, miau, no. Miau, miau, nada. Me vas a romper eso, cabrona. She keeps fucking, like, scratching the shit out of, like, pulling the shit out of, like, everything. My mom's, like, bed has a fucking hole that she has dug through. Like, she has a little thingy for her to, like, pull. But no, she decides to do it on everything but that. Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about. So, yeah. I had a lot of that I don't celebrate, I don't really celebrate holidays or whatever. I don't see the point of celebrating just with my mom. If I'm invited somewhere, I go, but like I don't really celebrate Christmas. I'm not even Christian or Catholic or whatever, so there's no point in me celebrating the birth of Jesus. I just like the tradition itself of just, getting together with your family and doing like a little gift exchange. Like I like that. I like that aspect, but I'm not religious in that aspect. Like I prefer like Yule, but like I don't actually celebrate Yule. I don't celebrate anything. And then for New Year's, I usually don't celebrate New Year's either. I just kind of fall asleep and then wake up the next day and I was like, "Oh my god, Happy New Year." And I'm like, "Yes, another year at this fucking earth and me." Yeah, another year. Let's hope 2021 is better than 2020, because 2020 was a year, you know. That was a fucking year. And now 2021 is looking to be a little bit better because we have a vaccine. I'm waiting for like until it's like available for me so that I could go get it. I know there's 2 shots. I think there's one first, and then like about like a week or 2 after you take the second one, and then you have the COVID vaccine. So it's not that big of a deal. Like once it's available to me to access, then I'll get it. No problem. And then I'll keep wearing a mask just in case. And because it's like I have to wear it for work and all that stuff. But yeah, that should be it. And yeah, this year I have a lot of plans. Once I get my my taxes, I'm gonna use part of it to fund my modeling career, my modeling career, or my entertainment career, because it's not really modeling. I want to start off with modeling and then go open, because I need to take some like modeling and acting classes, and probably some vocal classes, because I can't sing, but like I've been told I have a pretty voice, so like I think I just need training. Like I'm not like, I would be fine turning into a singer, but mostly I want to be like an actress, because I'm already a drama queen. So, and actually that gave me the thought of doing like this little like story, like video story, like on the channel about just this story that I have planned. Just like it's gonna be basically just 2 people. They're the same person that can telepathically talk through different realities. They can see each other sometimes, but usually it's just like a voice in their head. But they can like see each other through mirrors and stuff, and just kind of hang out. It's like this idea that I have in my head, and it's gotta be, I need to figure out how I'm gonna film it, because it's like, it's hard to like film and to get the angles that I want when it's a one-man show. It's my mom just sent me a message. But like I just have like this idea, and then with my friends I want to do some skits. We have a lot of funny skits in our heads. Like we like one where we're going to try to recreate Wonder Woman, but Wonder Woman is her friend Garvin, who is a very tall man with a beard. He's a very tall man with like scruff. And then B's gonna be Steve. I'm gonna be like a random citizen, like a random victim, and then the other 2 are gonna be robbers or some shit. And the part where spoiler alert, I guess, the part where she goes, "I'm sorry," it's like "I love you, Steve." It's gotta be just something like "I love you, Steve," and then just cut, and then like cut back on, and he's like covered in tears, and he's like, that we like poured, and he's like, "I love you, Steve," and it's gotta be something really funny. Luna, no corras. Oh my god, this fucking cat. This fucking cat. She's running everywhere. She's running everywhere. She's like, no, she's on the top of my closet. My clothes are covered in cat hair. Because that motherfucker just jumps around my entire room and over every single one of my clothes and plays with my shoes, and it just drives you insane. But she's my baby and I love her. So, you know, gotta deal with it. But yeah, let's see how this year goes for us, for all of us. I hope it's good, because honestly, I need to do a tarot card reading for every month, like 12 tarot cards, and then like figure out what's gonna be like the main aspect of each month, because I just gotta know. But yeah. That should be enough for today. This is gonna be a short video, but I just started rambling. And I didn't fucking finish. I wouldn't fucking end it. So, yeah. Like and subscribe for more of me. Yeah. Did y'all hear that? She's fucking dropped everything from from my fucking computer table. Luna! Oye. Look at that little shit. Luna! Oye. Meow meow, see. Meow meow. She's running everywhere. I need to stop her somehow. But so I'm gonna go. Yeah, like and subscribe and Meru out. Jesus Christ, this cat.